In this training video, we will review the barcode tracking for the Marvin integration in WDQ. To get started, we'll go to orders. There's three order statuses: open, active, and completed. We'll go to open orders. In this demonstration, we're just going to look at a specific order, COA 14541. Any order that is in open orders means it has not been received. Once one window or door has been received on an order, it automatically moves to active orders. So here in open orders, you can see we have 31 pages of orders. If we go to active orders, we have 2 pages of orders. So that means there's been at least one window received on each one of these orders. That's why you can see we have a received percent here of 17, 50, 23, 100. Once an order has been received, loaded, and delivered, it will automatically move to completed. For these old existing orders, we could do some additional programming where you could select an order and then click a button to have it move to active orders, so it can be used in the load and delivery stage. But right now you will have to at least receive one item on an order. So if I go to the this specific order right here, if I open it up, you can see nothing has been received, loaded, or delivered for it. If I go to the production portal, once again, I'll just query it. This is what the production warehouse employees can see, the exact same information. So the first task you would do is receive right here. But I'm just going to demonstrate why, and there's been confusion about this, why this order isn't showing up under load. It's because the system is filtering out which orders appear in this pull-down menu by dealer. So let's say I go to Savannah, and it'll filter it out, and I will see here COA 14541, and that order doesn't exist right here, so it's not available because it has not been received. If I looked at, say, like South Carolina, you can see I have like 13 orders. So the system is filtering out orders by number 1 by dealer, and then number 2 only orders that are in the active orders page. So if I filtered this by dealer, I said South Carolina right here, you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 orders. So these 15 orders are what would be displaying right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 orders. So that's how it's filtering it out, because you can't load a window that you haven't received. So that's where that disconnect has been. So once again, let's say we're going to receive something, or let's go to the receiving task now. And I'm going to receive it in Savannah, and then the location. These are the warehouse locations that the warehouse manager has set up. So this represents A as an area, and then that's like the column in the area. So we can say, all right, we're going to put in E2, and then this is where you put in the Marvin truck ID. So we'll just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we scan the barcode. The barcode is, let me go back to open orders. The barcode is this ID right here. So we can go ahead and copy that. So, and then we're scanning the barcode right here. And then you can see it recorded the order number, the PO ID, and then the order name, the barcode ID or the unit ID, the marked unit, the description of it, the Marvin received truck ID, the received date, the received location, so that's the warehouse type, and then that's the specific area it is in the warehouse, and who the user was that received it. Now, if I go to open orders and I query COA 1451, it's no longer in open orders because it has been moved to active orders. So if I search, there we go, there's that singular order number. And you can see now our receive percent is now 10% complete. And if I scroll down right here, you can see that single unit has been received. And so then you just start scanning it in for the receiving task, and you can see every single time I'm scanning something, all these settings are saving. You're not having to select this on every single scan. So this is all working nice and smooth right there. Now, let's say we've received everything in. Well, let's just go ahead and receive it all in just for simplicity purposes here. The next one's just a 6, so I'm just gonna put that in there. And this one right here is for like bundle anything. Any ID that has an E is a bundled shipment. That's for like screens or sashes, things like that. So if these all are containing the same ID right here. So I could scan any one of those items because it's all in one packaged bundle. And then right there, I click refresh. You can see all of those items got scanned because it's in one bundle right there. You're not having to scan each one of those individually. All right, so now we're ready to load. Let's say a couple days go by. We log back into the software. Then I select load. Then I select my dealer. All right, Savannah. Location. So now these are your warehouse locations, but then right here we have the different trucks. You guys can put in whatever truck ID you want, that's up to you, but let's just say it's going on truck 3. Now I select the order or orders that I want to load. This is all in alphanumeric sequence, so there's, all right, I'm ready to load my order right there. And I'll go ahead and pick up a new barcode. And we will scan that right there. And now it just did the load scan. So if I click refresh right here, you can see now we have load data right there. Let's go ahead and scan an ID that doesn't exist. All right, so let's go to an order with a different ID. It doesn't matter, any order. Right there. So let's say I grabbed the wrong window and it's not part of COA 14541, it's a different order. And I click enter, and then I get this alert of wrong item. That's something that Gordy requested. I think it's an awesome item to add to the software because it'll notify you when a wrong item has been loaded onto a truck or the wrong item has been attempted at delivery. So once that's been done, you click the X button so that you can start scanning again. So we'll go ahead and start scanning. And I'll just go ahead and just keep changing these IDs. So, oh, there's something else with the wrong item. But if I click, yeah, because you can see there's no 701, it starts at 702 right there. And so you can see there's everything there. Now we just gotta go ahead and scan in these sashes right there. So once again, you're only making these selections one time. Every single time you're scanning stuff, it's automatically populating, so it's not a time-consuming thing. If I click refresh, everything's there. All right, so now we go to another date, and we're ready to deliver the windows off the truck, or maybe it's just a couple hours later. So now I go to deliver, and unlike the load task, this is a single select pull-down menu. So you're only delivering one order, per job site. So you select that order, and then the location is the address of the job site. So you'd say 1234 Street, Savannah, right there. So whatever information you want to put in there, it could just be the address information, but that's a text field instead of a text box. And then we go ahead and we just start scanning away, and we pull in our IDs right here. If I click refresh, you can see the delivery status is right there. If I go back to the active orders page and I look up COA 14541, what's that order? Oh, active orders. COA 14541. You can see we've received 100%, we've loaded 100%, and we've delivered 60% right there. And now let's go ahead and we'll do 705. And I just want to show you. So we're at 60%. I click refresh. And now we're at 70% completed. Say let's do a 3. Click refresh. Now we're at 80%. And you can see the colors are changing as the percent of completion changes right there. So on this is the status page right here. You can query by order date, ship date, invoice date. You can query the date ranges there. And then we have the different statuses of received, scanned, received, not scanned, load not scanned, delivery not scanned. Or you could just click select all, and we go COA 14541, and you can see them right there. And so we haven't delivered these 2 units. So if I did the status of delivery not scanned, those 2 items show up. So that's a pretty nice way to do it when you're loading things. You can just query things that have not been scanned, so you're not cluttering up your screen right there. On the admin side of software, you can go to production, then tracking, and you have the exact same thing as the warehouse employees have on the status page. So this concludes the training video on the barcode tracking.